I'm going to be sweating. Who sent me? Who sent me this dance? Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on here, my name is Tonia. I'm a travel and lifestyle blogger based in Dallas, Texas. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I came to Dallas with no job and no money. Think about that. My story is not, oh, I was sleeping in my car story, or this is not a pity party, okay? This video is supposed to motivate. This video is basically saying that you don't need to have it all together before you take that big move. You don't need to have the whole world working for you before you make that decision, okay? If you're unhappy about it, make a change. If you want it, go for it. That's basically what this video is about. If this is something that you're interested in, then keep watching. So I want to say that moving to Dallas, even though it was planned, I obviously didn't have any money in my name because I lived in Italy for 2 years and I didn't really work. The reasons for why I couldn't work were things that were beyond my control. There were things that I couldn't change. Living in Italy as a military spouse, there were so many legal reasons why I couldn't work. First of all, the US government had an agreement with the Italian government that military spouses or military families could not work for an Italian government, so I couldn't work. And working on base, you had to be an American or an Italian. You needed to have your green card, social security number, and those were things that I didn't have yet, so I couldn't work. You can see that those were things that at that point in time I couldn't change. So I obviously wasn't working for 2 years. Of course I was living my life. Of course I wasn't starving. Of course I had clothes on my back and a home to stay in, but I didn't have any money in my name either. Now, moving to Dallas, this was one move that I had to make because I needed to start working. I needed to get my driver's license. I needed to get a lot of things, and coming to Dallas was going to solve all of those problems. For those who've been following my channel for a while, you know that I came to Dallas, Texas to stay with my mother-in-law. And I want to say that when you're moving somewhere new, knowing people there, knowing someone, having family makes it easier. But trust me, the journey itself is not easy even if you have people there, because there are so many things that you have to do. That is a rigorous process, that is a stressful process, okay? When I got here, obviously I had a home to come to because I was coming to be with my mother-in-law, and she had a home that she happily offered to me to stay. So that's where I currently stay. Now I had to look for a job. Like, I don't expect to come stay free of charge, eat free of charge, just be a burden, you know. So I had to look for a job, and I have made a video about finding jobs in Dallas, Texas. I don't know which one will go first, if it's that one or this one, but whichever one you see first, it's gonna be recommended somewhere. So yeah, I had to look for a job so I don't become a burden. And right now I have been working for about 3 weeks now, and I am so excited about that because it's such a good experience. I'm working in a very good company. I'm happy with my job and my colleagues and everybody around me. And another thing again was being able to drive. I've not been able to fully drive yet because of course that's a whole process on its own. Getting the driver's permit, then getting the license, then I'm going to make a whole video about this process, okay? Driving permits, license, and all of that, driving schools. Those are future videos that I'm going to make. But for right now, I'm unable to drive. That means that I rely on people to take me to places, or I Uber or Lyft everywhere, okay? Like today, coming back from work, I use Lyft, but most of the time my mother-in-law drops me off at work. That's another thing that I'm grateful for. Not everybody has people in the place that they've decided to do the big move to that can help them in a way that I have. So I am so blessed to have family and people around me that are able to help me and make it easier for me, make the transition easy, you know. But I want to use an example. I took a big leap of faith when I was living in Nigeria. I quit my job that I'd had for 7 good years to move to Italy, okay? And even though Italy was not the most amazing, I had good experiences there, which was traveling. I had the opportunity of traveling all around Europe, and sometimes even though things don't go, like I couldn't work, that was one bad thing. There were So many reasons to that, which I had mentioned, plus language barrier. When you move to new places, you have to consider a lot of things. Those were a lot of things that I didn't consider. I just quit my 7 years job and I moved. And even though I was unable to work, I was super comfortable. Another reason, I had a very good support system. Just like right now, you might not have that opportunity, but I'm telling you, make that big move, okay? Just do it. I've always see people used to ask me, Tonia, how do you do it? Like, I'm a risk taker, and that's how I've been able to come this far. I am one person that will just decide I'm no longer happy here, boom, I will do a move that everybody will be like, what? You know. But in life, you have to take risks. If you don't take risk, you will not know the benefits. How do you know that Dallas is not going to be the best place for you if you don't come? You know, you can ask around, do your research. One thing I want you to know, do your research. I am one person that if I am moving somewhere or traveling to somewhere or going somewhere, trust me, I will research so much that the internet will be tired of giving me information. That's how I am. I like to do my research. Before coming to Dallas, I already started applying for jobs on LinkedIn and Indeed. I already started looking at driving schools, how much it costs. You know, those are things that you need to research. If I was coming here to stay in an apartment by myself, I would have started researching like how much do apartments in Dallas, Texas cost. Those are some of the things you need to search for when you're moving to a new place. Now, arriving in Dallas, Texas, of course, everything were not all rosy and stuff. Like when I came, there were so many things that I had to start learning, especially for the fact that my culture, like the things that I'm used to, are very different from here. Okay, examples of things like that are the processes you have to go through to get a job, the job interviews, the background checks and everything like that. They are quite different from what I know it to be, from where I'm coming from. But you adapt, okay? When things, you don't expect things everywhere to work out the way that you know it. So when you go there, you adapt. So are you planning to make a move to Dallas? Trust me, Dallas is known and good for a lot of things. I've only been here for a little over a month, but trust me, in these few months, even though there's a pandemic, I've been able to do a lot of things, visit places, try new food, not visit places outside of Dallas, of course, visit places in Dallas, try new food. I have tried, like, I ate my very first seafood boil here in Dallas and it was superb. Okay, of course there are some pros and cons. Depending on where you live, there's going to be traffic, but that's normal thing everywhere in big cities. Okay, as for jobs here in Dallas, finding jobs are not that hard. I have done a lot of research, watched a lot of YouTube videos. I literally got a job after 3 weeks of getting here, and that's because I had help. But even if you don't have help, keep going, keep pushing. There are job openings every single day. There are job openings everywhere. You don't necessarily have to you might not necessarily get the job, but you keep applying, you do your best. Now, once you've done your research and this is where you want to come to, this is where you feel like you can thrive, make that big move. Okay, pack your things and move. Just move. Stop telling yourself what if this, what if that. The thing is, we don't know the future, and we don't know all those ifs. Just make that big move. Go. Okay, just come here. It's a beautiful place. It's a big place. It's a place that if you are a hardworking person, you can thrive. Okay, if you are someone that knows what's up, you're going to succeed in Dallas, Texas. So if this is a move that you're planning to make, now is the time. Okay, just make the move. Just pack your baggages. Okay, what are you waiting for? Just pack your baggages and come. Why am I like this? Who do me like this? Why am I like this, people? Please, why am I like this? Oh, but anyways, my point is, pack your bags, pack everything and move. If you don't have help, you don't necessarily need to have help. Okay, God is your helper. Okay, I was lucky enough that he put people in place to help me, and that's the same thing that he's gonna do. I don't know who you believe in. As for me, I believe in God. Of course, Dallas is not my stopping point, but right now this is where I am. That's literally about me coming to Dallas with no money or no job, and this is where I currently am. I have a job now, and I have a beautiful mother-in-law that has made my life so easy since, you know, the whole transition. She has made sure that I am comfortable and that things are going well for me. She has gone above and beyond and above, no, I don't know how they say it, to make sure that I'm comfortable and that things are good for me. And I'm just so excited. I can't wait for you out there still thinking, oh, when, oh, how can I do this? I don't have any family or friends, I don't have a job, I don't have money, I don't have this. You thinking about all of that, stop thinking about the I don't have the this and the that, and start thinking about what you do have. Start thinking about all of the other benefits that you can find here in Dallas, Texas, all the new friends that you're going to make, all the new experiences, the new culture, all of that good stuff. And make sure you make that move. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button if you're new. Break it, destroy it, and do whatever you like with it. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.